Hi, hello everyone. My name's Megan, and if you haven't come across my YouTube channel, well, I don't have any other videos because this is my first one, but if you have an extraordinary interest in wanting to songwrite or write songs for the Lord, then I'm going to go through an overview of my process in how I started writing songs, Christian songs. So I'm wearing blue light glasses because they help just prevent eye strain while I record or produce songs. And then, anyways, that's besides the point, but this is my songwriting journal. We'll get right into it. But I also have this CD on the cover because I don't like how I wrote my name super huge. And it looks like a lot like a scroll. Yeah, I put this Hillsong CD up here because that's just disgusting. It has a lot of pages where I have filled halfway because I just started songwriting the beginning of quarantine. So while I was in church, I just needed somewhere to branch off with playing the piano, and songwriting is what inspired me, and someone at church just started songwriting as well. So since they did it, I decided that I should do it too. And so my songwriting process, I feel like a lot of people have difficulty to just coming up with the words inside their head or knowing what to say. But the ultimate advice I can give to someone is to just sit in front of your instrument or whatever you use to songwrite in the first place, even if you don't play an instrument, and just write whatever comes to your mind. I mean, it's as simple as just talking to someone. Like, if you wanted to say something to God, or if you wanted to say something to someone that means a lot to you, then what would you say? Like, it was easy to write a song for my best friend because I knew exactly what I wanted to say about her. I knew exactly what I wanted to just think about her because she's like, I love her, she's my best friend, I know everything that I would love to just characterize about her. I know her character, and yeah. So actually, I'll just start with showing that song about my friend because I feel like it's something easy that you could go off of, because writing about people you love, you could do a lot easier, in my opinion, because it's like expressing your emotion. Okay, so this is the song, and I wrote every word, and then I wrote the key and the chords I'm going to use up here. F sharp minor, D, A, E. And I wrote it on my piano, which is right here. The verse goes, it's very retrospective because I wanted to like start by looking at the past and then going into how the past has developed our relationship now, and then looking into the future at the bridge because it builds up in the bridge. So it goes, remember those places where we shared memories, laughter, fun, and the deepest things, all those battles we have overcome, through it, in it, through every storm, every shed tear, conversations at the parks, at the hotels, and even in the dark. And then the chorus goes, I couldn't be in the deepest valley and feel calm with anyone but with you. You've treated me as if we had the same blood, even while you were bruised, and you're such a blessing in my life. So, I mean, if you had to say a speech or just write a card for someone for their birthday that you love, then you know what to say, right? So, try and take that same perspective in songwriting. I feel like it's completely mental when we go in and are just like confused or question or completely blank when it comes to just looking at a page, because songs are a lot different than what you would deliver to someone in like a speech or something, I feel like, because it's in like a tune, I guess. But okay, what I like to do is sometimes, a lot of the time actually, is I get song ideas randomly, or ideas about writing songs just come in my head in like the car or out of nowhere at church or when I listen to a sermon, that's when it comes, because like I've listened to preaching from Stephen Furtick, and Elevation Church is a really good band, and their songs are so inspiring, especially Maverick City Music. I love listening to them, and their songwriting or their songs just bring out such new perspectives, the current ones. Like Talking to Jesus, I feel like Brandon Lake's just how he was expressing what his mom taught him as a child. So that's how deep you can go with songwriting, and it could even apply his relationship with his mom applied to everybody. Like the way his mom taught him how to talk to Jesus can apply to how we pray just every day. I will show my notes on, it's locked because I don't like people seeing my notes, but I feel like it would provide a good example. So I also get a lot of inspiration from videos on TikTok, because people just talk a lot about deep things, and I don't know if it's just me as a songwriter or my style, but my songs, I don't mean them to be very sad, but sometimes they tend to be sad, but it's probably because I choose very sad chord progressions on my piano, so like minors and sharps. But this is my songwriting note, and I use it to just brainstorm, and then when I'm just in front of the piano at home, I look back at this for inspo, or when I don't know what to write, just ideas that I write in the car or at church or wherever I am, when I just think about these random ideas, because the mind never stops thinking, so might as well just write down all these ideas that come to our mind. And I always have my phone with me, so it's just very convenient to just have all these thoughts as if my mind just grew hands and wanted to say everything I wanted, and then just have it tracked and recorded, since I don't remember at times what I was thinking before. All these are really deep. Like, I think I'm just a very emotional person, so I'm gonna read like one of what I've thought about randomly. This whole note is literally just a telescope into my mind. So I think I wrote this at night, and I was like having a bad day, which would be like a good verse for a song that was just starting out, but like building up into something new, a new idea. So it starts with, life is hard. I don't know who I am, but I am who you say I am. But I feel lost even though I'm found, and I don't know what to make of that. So yeah, whatever you write can literally apply. I feel like a lot of people feel as confused as I was that night. And if you put in a song and someone listened to it, then they would be able to apply it to their life and just feel whatever you're going through. And songs that make them so significant and touching is that they can be applied to other people's lives. So another thing that helps me write songs, pause, my mom just asked me to make rice in the middle of that video. She literally FaceTimed me. Anyways, I'm gonna make rice. My patience is being tested like crazy. I cannot find the rice cooking cap, the lid. Where's like it was in the dishwasher. Lord and the word at first, because Christian songwriters always go back to the word. And even any song, you could see like old songs that always are like based on verses. Like, I don't know if I need to catch my breath. I like ran up the stairs. Okay, I don't know if you've heard the song before, but where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Yeah, that song is a verse in the Bible. I forgot which one, but it's very popular, and it's literally just taken from the Bible, from the verse. and everything in that song just revolves around the concept of the Holy Spirit setting us free and giving us joy and giving us deliverance from every sin we have caused. And we're singing for joy because of that. So I feel like that's the key point when we write songs. And something that makes it easier is just choosing a verse from the Bible and creating something from it. Just observing it. You know, if you are writing devotions daily and you have just verses in your devotion book or whatever you use, you have like observations probably of your verse, and then you know how to apply it to your life. So in songwriting, if you have those observations of verse, you can literally apply those observations to what you write about that verse too. I'm gonna demonstrate this in a little freestyle songwriting, and I'm just gonna choose a verse and write whatever comes to mind I think about it. So we're gonna do that right now. I think I'm just gonna flip to a random page and read whatever I highlighted. This is my Bible. It's old. Ship your grain across the sea. After many days you may receive a return. Okay. That's definitely unfamiliar with me. So Ecclesiastes 11:1. Ship your grain across the sea. After many days you may receive a return. You will be rewarded is what I get from that if we be generous and invest in many ventures. So if we have things we want to do in life and want to pursue our purpose, pursue our dreams, the effort you put in, it will be rewarded. That's what it is basically saying. So we're gonna get out the guitar because I can't use the piano since my phone is on it and it might shake. Okay, so I'm gonna use this note card to just write ideas. Ecclesiastes 11:1. Ship your grain across the sea. Lord, I've been fighting to find my way and become something today. I don't know what today brings, but I hope it finds it. Okay, that melody came out of nowhere, but also those words. Okay, I took the most random words, and I saw the word venture here in verse 2, so I just applied adventure, but I don't think I would ever put out this song because it's just so cliche. I don't mean that in like a negative way, but okay. Lord, I hope to find my way today and live the life like yours in every way, to be invested in the love I could have never earned, and love the adventure. That is I feel like I could do better, but I could have also wrote about generosity. I chose adventure, and that was kind of awkward to write about for me. Okay, I'm going to choose a note card and write a verse again. And okay, highlights. There is no one righteous, not even one. There is no one who understands. There is no one who seeks God. All have turned away. No one is righteous. Romans 3:11. That is the verse we're going to choose. So that one basically talks about how the evil one has led us astray. And since we are like sheep and have gone astray, we need God's grace to set us free. Okay, so I'm not gonna... Okay, I need to choose a sad one for this one because I feel like I'm just gonna be talking about my faults, because this verse is talking about how we are not worthy of redemption, yet God gives it anyways because of his love. And yeah, his love, he's just that good. So this is the tune I came up with. It's a little mellow. C, D minor, A minor, F. Written in your word, I'm not worthy of your kindness, and written in my faults, I am not forgiven anyway. I don't deserve the way you love me, and yet you forgive me anyway. So that just came randomly, and I just tried to flow with whatever was coming to mind, but it was getting repetitive with the word worthy and not being worthy. Okay, to sum this up, songwriting just depends on how open you are to be just self-expressive and unashamed of who you are and unashamed of what you say, and be so passionate about how you want to know people, or how you want to let people know that these words mean a lot, and these words are a stepping stone for you. I hope you learn a lot from those 3 ways, which is the verses. You can always go back to the word when it comes to songwriting. Also, writing down just thoughts that come out of nowhere when you are just out and about or anywhere you are. We tend to just think about how life, yeah. So, other thing was writing as if you were just talking to someone, like talking to God, talking to your parent, as if you just had a amazing relationship and want to let them know something that means a lot to you. That is all for this video. This is my first video, so if you have any more interest in Christian songwriting or even music production, then keep in tune, as I will keep uploading videos on those topics. And if you want to listen to or hear my first song, the first song that I wrote, it's kind of it's based on a verse too, but if you would like to see that one in another video, then comment down below and make sure to subscribe for more videos.